Hello student, how are you? Hope you are all keeping good and you are doing your study regularly. And you know that we are continuing the management class, management second part. We already have finished our revision and solving creative questions and MCQ solving class we have already completed. And today we want to revise again with presenting some knowledge question and understanding question of a specific 5 chapter. Do you know that for the pre-test phase 2 there is in syllabus 5 chapter from 6 to 10. So today we will repeat our revision class as given you suggestion. What are the suggestion? About the knowledge question and understanding questions that already has shown on your screen. You can see what are the question, knowledge question and understanding question of the chapter number 6 that called leadership. From the leadership chapter, if you read or if you achieve knowledge, basic knowledge about this 16 question, if you solve it from your own, or if you know about this 15 question basically, then you will be able to answer all the creative and MCQ questions from this chapter. So that is why this is the very important to learn this 16 question. So to know these 16 questions, I want to help you just short brief on every questions of the list on the screen. Okay, first question, it is given, what do you mean by direction? Do you know direction is a process in the management that indicates to give advice, consult, command to the subordinate to what the organization main goal. This is actually direction. And what is paternalistic direction? Do you know what is paternalistic direction? Paternalistic direction is a direction system where the director or the executive direct the subordinate as the father figure, and with that direction he or she try to make them understand to do their work. So there is in the paternalistic direction the all the decision taken by the executive, but to implement their direction they act like father. So this is the paternalistic direction. Now coming to the next question, consultative direction. Consultative direction is a direction system where before giving the direction or before making the directing activities, you have to discuss with the subordinate who will implement the direction. So what about we will discuss about how we will direct them. Before that we will discuss about this is the way I want to give you direct, I want to make my direction with you. If you have any question about it, if you can ask me. So then if there is any questions of the subordinate, then they will solve it out and sort it out, and then they will work together toward the organization common goal. So this is the way. And now coming to the question number 4, the what do you mean by the free range direction? Do you know what is free range direction? Free range direction is a direction system where the director or who is the leader who will give the direction, he will hand over just the responsibility of the work, but he didn't care about how they are working or not. He will let them to work on their own will. And now coming to the next question, sir, what is leadership? What do you mean by leadership? Do you know the leadership is a process by which the worker will be influenced towards their work to increase their speed of work and to use their capability 100%. So that is the way and that is the quality that belongs to a leader. So we can say this is leadership. Now coming to the question number C, what do you mean by worker-centered leadership? Worker-centered leadership is a leadership so where the work is given priority, worker is given are given priority to get the work through them, because there is the leader try to, in this leadership system, leader try to meeting all the demands of the worker, and then they try to get work through them. So now coming to the next, what is the work-oriented leadership system? In the leadership system, the work given priority, no meeting or if there is any problems of demanding any subordinates, the environment of the work environment, any other things, doesn't matter. Here is only given the work, it is done or not. If there is not done, why it is not done. They will not care about any situations, what they are the they are facility taking or not. So doesn't matter. But how much indeed do we work, that is the matter. And now coming to the next one, the autocratic leaderships. The autocratic leaderships, you know that, where the power of taking decisions belongs to one person, and the person, when he thinks that this is right, that times you have to do that, and what the thing that it is not right, you have to follow that. But only on power belongs to the leader, and the leader, if leader said that it is right, that times you have to agree that it is right. So this is the autocratic leadership system. Now coming to the paternalistic leadership system. Paternalistic leadership system also the leadership system where the leader try to act as the father. With the affection, they try to get the work through their workers. Now coming to the democratic leadership system. The democratic leadership system also a leadership system where the leader try to discuss with the subordinate before giving their before delivering their leadership to the implementing worker. So this is the this is the system of democratic, where they will take the decision or they will take their opinion how they will react if I impose this leadership to them. Okay, now coming to the free range leadership. The free range leadership, you know that, so where the leaders hand over their responsibility to the worker. Yes, you have to do the work, and then I am making the space from them. There is no observation, there is nothing. They and he let the worker to do their work to depends on their own will. Now coming to the next, formal leadership system. Formal leadership system, you know that. Formal leadership system, the leadership system which is created by the organization, formal organization, and made by the management of the organization. So that is the formal leaderships will be created. But what do you mean by informal leadership system? The leadership system which is automatically created by the support of all the workers. Because of he is the senior person, he can be automatically made leader, or he is very skilled worker, and that is why some of the subordinate, they can think that this person is leader of ours. So this is the system. Some of the person who is very senior person, if the others followers who are not, who are junior, they can think that yes, this senior person is our leader. So this is automatically created this leader. It is called the informal leadership system. Now coming to why can't the organization run without leadership? Yes, without leadership, organizations cannot be run, because the organizations is a group of people who are coming with a category or a structure, because the managing director, general manager, and the manager, supervisor, worker, they are in a structure. So when they are structured, that times automatically it will be created who will be leader. So when the leader will be created, that times a predefined goal also be fixed. To attain the goal, we need a leader, because the superior one will lead the subordinate. This is the system of organization. So that is why we can say that without in leadership, a organization cannot be run, or a organization cannot be achieved by what the aim is set by them. Okay, coming to the next, the guidelines is to explain the driving force of the organization. Guidelines means here is the direction. You can say the direction is to explain the driving force of the organization. So, do you think a question C to us, direction is the heart of the organization? Do you know? So, we will say that direction is a heart of the organizations, and direction is the most important driving the forces toward the goal. Because direction is a system which is totally according to the main goal of the organizations. All the command, advice, all the suggestion, consultation, all these things to everywhere in the organizations related with the main goal or common goal. What is according to that this consultation, this order, this commands will be created. So that is why if there is any sidetracked from the main course, that will be the organization fail. So that is why we can say that the direction is the heart of the organization. Now coming to the next question, so why is democratic leadership is better? Because you know that democratic leadership system, where the democratic system, here is the worker who are they are working, they will be satisfied because they will think that their opinion is taken by the leader, and that is why they are satisfied. And also leader will be satisfied because leaders burden in the head, so many thinking is going on in autocratic and others leadership system. But in the democratic leadership system, leaders mind brain will be free, because the worker who are they will put their opinion, and then the leader will feel free, okay, this is the point. But it is the one type of work relief for leader, because the subordinate will put their opinion, and that will help to take decision by the leader. So that is why you can say that this democratic leadership system is very better, because their leader and the subordinate, both of them will be satisfied. So okay, so this 15 question, if you read and if you understand very well, I hope you will perform very perfect both MCQ and creative question. So that is why I will ask you all, I will request you all to revise again at your home of this chapter, this 16 question, as the basic knowledge to gain over this chapter. So, okay, that's all for today, and we'll see you next day with the chapter 7, another knowledge questions and understanding questions. Till then, stay at home and bye bye.